Hey guys, it is me, 80s for you guys. Do you guys want to talk to you guys about Barcelona 1, Granada 1? And wow, guys. As a Barcelona cannot disappoint us more. I'm not surprised we drew. I'm really not surprised that we drew this game based on how the game played. Now, I'm a bit surprised to see us actually draw points in Granada, with all due respect. Granada is a team that's struggling right now. They're currently 17th in the league, 3 points, and they're yet to win a game. In fact, the last time they won a game was against us. So obviously, it just had to be poetic justice that they had to win against us, and obviously, I mean not win, get a draw against us. It just happens to do it. And for Barcelona, this leaves them at seventh place with 8 points. If they had won today's match, they would have actually been in the I believe they would have been in the top four. So like I said, it's still early in the season. Let's not act like we're in a disaster mode yet. Obviously, we still have 34 more games to go. And remember, guys, we have played a game and we have a game in hand to be played. So remember, guys, we do have that advantage. But as I said before, guys, this is just unacceptable. This performance that I saw today was terrible. It was terrible, man. And the only person from this game that can put their heads held up high was Araujo. He had an incredible game. As a center back, this guy was not only defensively solid, he was attacking solid too, which is a very odd to say that when your best attacker is a center back, that is very worrying. Now obviously I'm very well aware that some days attackers don't score. I'm very well aware that some days only the defenders score. It's just sometimes it's just like that. But even still, this was not an acceptable performance. It wasn't like the attackers created many chances. This team in particular was just done. And the problem for me with this lineup was the lineup was great. This was almost the best lineup we could have got from the team. This was almost the best lineup. Now I said almost because I do believe that for me, if for me, Gavi, Puig, I feel like they could have done something better for Roberto. But other than that, I think this was almost the perfect lineup we had. And for me, it's worrying that you have this kind of lineup. Yes, I understand. We have a plethora of injuries. I understand that Dembele, Fati, Braithwaite, Aguero. I understand all four of these players are injured. I am very well aware of that. But you're telling me that you can only score one against Granada, a team that just conceded 4 to Rayo Vallecano. Keep in mind, that is a newly promoted team. You're really telling me that Barcelona can only score one? That's embarrassing. That's absolutely embarrassing, guys. So with that said, guys, we're going to go ahead and talk about the actual match itself. I wrote down some key moments. I'll be referring to the timeline as well. And yeah, guys, so let's start with the very first highlight of the game, which was Granada scored. Granada scored at the beginning of the game, guys, and just had to be the worst start possible. Escuardo gets the assist there to Duarte. Busquets, in my opinion, was not defensively great. He didn't challenge whatsoever. And you look at Ter Stegen in particular. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. And I'm sorry, I'm being bluntly honest. I'm going to be completely objective here. Ter Stegen, for me, what were you doing? Why didn't you try to do something? You were just looking in there and say, oh, the ball is coming? You didn't even try to bother to save. And yes, I understand it's all reflexes, and I can understand the motion is there. I can understand that. But at least attempt to do something. I'd rather you attempt to do it than not do anything. And so, yeah, man, Granada take the lead. Second minute of the game, 1-0. It's the brilliant start, indeed, for them. And at this point, I'm like, are you kidding me, right? You're kidding me. Now, obviously, I wasn't going to act like this was the game over. Obviously, I'm very well aware that we still have 88 more minutes to go, so obviously, it's not game over yet. But you could just tell that when an opposition scores away from home, especially when you're the away team, it's very difficult to really get back into the game, especially for the home team in particular, And for me, guys, we know that Barcelona in general, they haven't done that great, So you can see right there, guys, some more opportunities, Busquets and Mats. Yeah, I feel like for me, they could have done better. Escuardo assist. There was a penalty appeal on Coutinho. He supposedly got a challenge. There was no VAR didn't check it. Nothing was given. Granada nearly scored again. It was a really good chance as well. I'm trying to find that opportunity. Where is that? Right here. I think this might be it. Actually, hold up. It's not it. There was another chance that Granada had to score again. Then Dest I don't know what Des did there. He did something really weird with the corner. Basically gave away the corner for Granada. And yeah, Des didn't really have a good game in that first half. And then Araujo potentially had the injury claim. Nothing happened. Depay had a great chance at set piece there. Nothing really came of it. And then bad news for us is that Alejandro Balde was injured. He was injured, guys, around the 42nd minute of the game. And Mingueza came on. And at this point in the game, when Balde came off, I believe is when the team actually started to play better. Because Des actually played a lot better as a left back than as a right back, which is something odd that I usually don't say very often. Usually I feel like he plays better as a right back than left back, obviously. But in this game, he played a lot better as a left back, which is pretty surprising. Made a lot of crosses to the box, obviously. The crosses were pretty awful for the most part. And so, Moncho had a great chance to score again. Moncho had a great chance to give Granada the lead, and once again, guys, he was foiled. Ter Stegen, I think, made the save there. Then I believe Ronald Araujo actually got our first shot on target for us. He actually got our first shot on target, and the goalkeeper for them had to pull off some big saves there. So, yeah, Araujo nearly scored. Mingueza had that shot as well. And at this point, I'm like, at halftime, I'm like, if we're going to score, it's going to be through a header. It's just how it's going to be. And at the end of the first half, it was almost like Barcelona just trying to cross the ball into the box and try to head it in. And I'm telling you this right now, guys. That is not how Barcelona play. That is not the way Barcelona play. That is not the way. That is something that I don't like. Personally, guys, I don't like crossing. You guys know how ineffective it is on FIFA. And if it's not really effective on FIFA, I don't really think it's going to be effective with Barcelona. I really don't think so. And that's what worries me, is that we were almost trying to cross the ball into the box and trying to score. That's not how Barcelona play. They do vertical, intricate passes through balls, and that's just how it is. Actually possession-based football. And I can understand that we don't have the players as we did in the past. I understand that there's no Iniesta. I'm very well aware there's no Xavi. Busquets not in prime form. I understand that there is no Samuel Eto'o. I understand there's no Zlatan Ibrahimovic. There's no Luis Suarez, Neymar. I understand that. No Messi. But we still could do something. You still could do something. And this was just unacceptable. And then Koeman, obviously, because of the fact that we were crossing the ball so much in the box, he was like, you know what? Screw Roberto. Let's bring Luke de Jong and he'll do something for us. And I'm going to get to Luke de Jong in a bit. But man, that was a very, very big change from Koeman. And so then basically Depay had a really good chance to score. It was a bicycle kick, acrobatic effort I think he had. And then Gavi came on for Coutinho, who Coutinho was a novice. I don't know what Coutinho did in this game. He was absolutely non-existent. I don't know what Coutinho did in this game. Can anyone tell me what Coutinho did in this game? Because I didn't see him whatsoever. He was ineffective. Okay? And then Depay had that opportunity, and I don't know what Depay did there. And yeah, it was just not good enough. And I was like, come on, Depay, man. Come on. Mingueza got a yellow card. Let me see if I can find it right here. Yes, he got a yellow card. And I actually forgot to write this down. Actually, I did write this down. Yusuf Demir came off and PK come on. And I'm at this point, I'm like, are we really telling me that we're going to put PK coming on, just try to score a winner try to score the equalizer for us? I mean, this was just insane. This was absolutely insane. Luke de Jong had that opportunity, and this is the chance I'm talking about. Where is that chance? Where is that chance, guys? I'm trying to figure out where is it. I don't know if it says right here. Yeah, Luke de Jong had a really good chance to score, guys. And I don't know what he did. He didn't even connect on the ball. He didn't even try to go for the header. It just put on, Luke de Jong, where is it? I can't find it, guys. But yeah, Luke de Jong had a really good chance to score. He somehow messed it up. Araujo got a yellow card, which I thought was a very big decision indeed, for diving instead of wearing a penalty. And yeah, so Araujo was trying to, there was a penalty appeal. Araujo didn't get the penalty as he wanted, and so he got a yellow card for simulation, basically. Finally, Barcelona finally equalized through Gavi. It's a great header indeed from Ronald Araujo. Gavi puts a cross into the box, and Araujo equalizes. And at this point, I'm like, wow. You can see right there, guys. He finally scores. And yeah, man, Araujo, man. Where would Barcelona be without Araujo? Araujo, man, this guy is an incredible defender. This guy, in my opinion, is so good. I mean, defensively, he was amazing. Attacking wise, man, this guy is just an amazing player. This guy is an amazing player, and I'm so glad to see we actually have a competent defender here. Because you guys know that defensively for Barcelona has been one of the weakest spots ever in the history. You know, so yeah, man. As I said before, guys, Barcelona, they had so many opportunities to score, and yeah, Pique had nearly a good chance to win it for Barcelona, and I believe. Yeah, where is it? Right here, I think it might have been. Yeah, it might have been right here. So, yeah, as I said before, guys, it's a disappointing result. Obviously, with this result, guys, Koeman has to leave. I mean, if this wasn't obvious enough, I don't know what else is. This has to be Koeman's final game. This has to be Koeman's final game. And I'm sick of it, man. I'm hoping to hear the second announcement very soon indeed. Because I'm telling you this right now, guys. If you can't even beat a 17th place Granada team as Barcelona coach at home, then you should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. And this continues our streak. This is the third season in a row we have dropped points to Granada. I mean, how are we doing this? Why are we dropping points to Granada so often, man? You know, don't get me wrong. Granada's a decent team. It's a decent team. I respect them. They, got to the Europa League quarterfinals last season. But still, man, we shouldn't be dropping points to them every season. We shouldn't. So, yeah, man, as I said before, guys, obviously, guys, I'm very disappointed in the result. And in some ways, I'm a bit somewhat kind of happy, if that makes any sense. Because if we had won today's game with a cross and inshallah tactics, I wouldn't really been happy with the performance. But now with this result, guys, and with this performance, it's justified. Because now the performance isn't great, the result isn't great, and so now it puts Laporte in this position where he has to make a decision about Koeman's future. Koeman, he may or may not be the manager for us next game. Remember, guys, our next game is going to be Cadiz on Thursday. That's going to be very interesting. Hopefully, we can see a better performance because I'm telling you this right now, guys. I want to see better than this. And hopefully, we could see a new coach there. So that's it for today, guys. I want you guys to comment down below what you guys think. Are you guys Koeman out and Koeman out? I'm been Koeman out for a long time now. Koeman has to leave. This has to be Koeman's last match. As well as, what do you guys think of the match? And that's pretty much it. So remember, guys, to check out my description below, my Twitter, Discord, my email, my Twitch. Remember, guys, to comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.